Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Random Noob Gamer here. We left off where we received a new companion, Talos Drelek. He got tired of working for the Empire, so he's actually still working for the Empire because the Sith is working for the Empire. But he feels like he's underappreciated. I think that is so relevant these days. I think a lot of people are underappreciated at their work and stuff. Where people overlook your talents and what you bring to the team. So yeah, poor Talos Drelek. Hopefully...
What was your master like? You had a master, right?
My master tried to kill me.
That's just insane. Why would Sith try to destroy the future of their own order?
The future of the Order means nothing if you're not alive to see it.
Selfishness is the real problem with the Sith Order. All the violence and cruelty. It's just selfishness. You claim to follow your passions, but what about friendship? The Jedi seek spiritual peace, and they watch out for each other. Master Ryan and Osera were more like parents to me than my own parents.
Yet you disobeyed them to follow me.
Every Jedi must find her own path. Mine was with you. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to start an argument. I'm still trying to figure things out.
Don't worry, I will seduce
My
you.
lord, I'm sorry I was so harsh about the Empire earlier. There's just a lot I'm still trying to process.
Let me know if I can do anything to make the adjustment easier.
I know Jedi are supposed to be patient, but it's never been my strength. How would you feel if suddenly you had a Jedi Master and were serving the Republic?
I'm sorry. I haven't been very sympathetic.
Thanks for understanding. I promise I won't let my misgivings interfere with our work. I changed my mind. I have nothing to say to you.
I don't understand. I haven't done anything.
No, you didn't do anything, but you're Sith. Just released on the HoloNet. Sith and the Corellian system killed the group of free traders for failing to give them free passage to the Outer Rim. They murdered them.
I'm sorry, but you can't hold me responsible for the actions of every Sith.
What's the Empire gonna do about it? You know the answer as well as I do. Nothing. If there's gonna be any kind of peace agreement, the Empire has to stop this.
It sounds like you want to make Jedi out of Sith.
Free will is the ultimate good, Even if it results in the deaths of innocents? Well, what about their free will? Their desires? I guess they should have been Sith. Forget it. I should have expected you'd take the Sith side.
Yeah. What a day. Feeling unappreciated. Okay, Talos Drelek.
I just wanted to thank you again for having me along. I'm honored to work with someone of your expertise. The archaeological pursuits of the Sith and Empire have been separate for too long. It is our common history. We have a shared duty to unearth it.
Sith rarely seek knowledge for its own sake. Your purity is refreshing.
I wouldn't consider myself purer than anyone else in my line of work. I'm honored to do what I do. From the depths of the ground, history calls us to save it from obscurity. I do my best to answer that call. I can tell you do the same. You remind me of my old mentor, Orsilio Gan.
He was the one who discovered something about Naga Sadao's secret apprentice?
Advanced archaeology 100 years. No detail ever escaped him. But what am I doing talking when there's work to be done? As we say in the service, the dead aren't getting any younger.
The dead aren't getting any younger. Yeah, as I say, it must be bad not to be appreciated.
Hey, I gotta run.
Another friend of yours in trouble?
Don't got time for questions. Someone from my Republic days has popped up. Someone I thought was dead. If I don't jump on this tip now, he might disappear again. I'll fill you in later. Alright, I said I'd give you an explanation when I got back. Here it is.
We were chasing down a free trader on a tip in neutral space when an Imperial fleet jumped on our position. Blasted us to pieces.
Guy who gave us the tip? An SIS agent. That's spy to the Empire. Named Harmon Reich.
Why would a Republic agent tip off an Imperial fleet?
I hear lots of Republic boys were playing both sides. It's not just the Sith who have powers of persuasion. Could have just been bad intel, except Reich disappeared the same day.
One of my old underworld contacts traced one of his safe houses, but Reich slipped away before I could get to him.
I can understand not wanting to fight somebody else's war. I skipped out myself, but Reich owes me an explanation.
What if the explanation is that he betrayed you and your men and sent you to die?
He better have a good reason why.
Okay. Let's go see the next place where I have to go for the next ghost.
Ah, yes! I can sense the new power within you. Good. And I would suggest...
Tagasar Jais in Barks Prize war Tyren Swase Ik Bus Karadida.
For once I agree with a monster. Break into Thanaton's meditation chamber and blast him with all those dead Sith you've piled up.
Then set a course for Drummond Cuss.
You got it, Captain. But if you face him with
goody.
his defenses up like last time, you're toast. Don't forget it.
If there's any way I can aid you, my lord, let me know.
My lightsaber is ready, should you have need.
Up now, we sons.
Oh goody, let's use one of those. Another boost, I've got so many of these now. Okay, I'm gonna unmark that. I'll go back to Hoth and finish that quest one day, perhaps. Thing is, I've already got a Sith Sorcerer. I don't need another one.
Hail to the Emperor! More importantly, hail to you, Master.
Okay, Talos Strelek, what do you want?
So, explain this to me. The tomb of Naga Sadao on Korriban was built by Tulak Horde before Naga Sadao was even born? And that's where you found the Deshard Shadow Killer? And when your master tried to steal your body, you used the artifacts of Tulak Horde to put her being into this Deshard?
You forgot the part where I received aid from my long-dead ancestor, who was murdered by Tulak Horde.
Kalik. He was one of the most powerful Sith Lords of his time. Perhaps the most powerful. Oddly pro-alien. To think how the Empire might have been different if he had killed Tulak Horde and not the other way around. Darth Zash and I have been talking. Well, when she's around. I would love to speak more with Kemval, but I don't think he likes me.
Being locked in stasis for hundreds of years was hard on him.
Do you know I never thought of it that way? Yes, I'm sure that's it. Perhaps I could give him a few social pointers.
I would leave him alone if I were you. He is liable to become violent.
Nonsense. Well, the monsters I have encountered in the dark corners of tombs make Kemval look positively civilized. I understand you inherited quite the archive from Zash. I would love to see it sometime.
I would love to show it to you.
Excellent. The quest for knowledge is eternal.
Okay, let's go and speak to Ashara.
I know Andronicus is rather attached to the ship, but I was wondering if I could fly it now and then. Master Ryan said I showed exceptional aptitude at flying in simulation training, but I've never been able to pilot the real thing.
You'd have to get Andronicus to agree, but I have no problem with it.
I'll be very careful, I promise.
Okay, Drummond Ghos, here we go. Hopefully nobody will speak to me now until Drummond Ghos again. Travel now. There we go. Okay. Confront Darth Thanaton. Let's see how it ends up for me. Death? No.
I'm off to analyze my findings.
Don't make me go against my teachings.
Nope, I will never do that. You can trust me full-heartedly. Why will I do a thing like that? Corrupt you? No. How can I do a thing like that? To come back. It's actually bad these days that companies treat their employees as if their employees is worth nothing. That it's even in games. It just shows you how it became like a standard in the world. I'm sure I can utilize this here. Let me first do this and make sure. Okay, I can probably utilize it and go straight there. It's either there or I'll have to travel a bit back. Oh, I was right. Oh, a new player. Okay. For a moment I read Lord Ghos. I was thinking, okay, this is like one of the founding fathers. But I was wrong. Should I leave it on a cliffhanger? Just here? Huh? Nah, I'm here. Let's go in.
After Lord Cineratus' death, I knew you'd be here eventually. A lesser Sith would run and hide under a sand dune, but it's obvious you're not a lesser Sith.
The sooner we get this done, the better.
Talk makes you impatient. You are young and proud. No doubt all you see is a withered old man waiting to be crushed and succeeded. Roland?
Yes, Master.
The apprentice of a disobedient Sith must die. Let us do our solemn duty. This time, I will be sure to dispose of your corpse personally.
I've learned a few tricks since we last met.
I was the best duelist in my class.
You must stop this nonsense now.
Don't let him talk to you like that.
He's a treacherous snake. Cut out his fangs.
Careful now. Don't lose control.
I warned you my ritual was dangerous. I warned you it was not for the weak, but you drank the poison.
What have you done, you fool? You can't handle that kind of power.
I should be dead.
What just happened? Where's Thanaton?
You're dying, little snake. Don't struggle. It'll only prolong the agony.
One thing I forgot to mention about the Force binding. You should never, ever bind more than one ghost at a time. Or else, well, you'll see.
Whoever you are, be quiet. I need to think.
She wants to think. She should have thought before she grasped for power beyond her abilities.
We had no choice but to serve you before, but now we can finally have some fun.
Sith. Back in the land of the living. Easy now.
You overextended yourself. The ghost's power was too much for your body to adapt to so quickly. And that's not to mention the little chats you've been having in your sleep. Let me guess, the ghosts?
That's not yours to know.
Deny it outright next time. Evasion is as good as confirmation.
Whatever the cause, you look dire. And Thanaton will take advantage unless we find a cure quickly.
Give me some time to do some research. Ashara, I'll need your help. Holocrons are impossible these days.
Damn it! I thought he's gonna die. Oh, nice. Upgrades. Probably another ghost chase. Meddling fool. Why can't I mount here? It would have been so easy. Ooh, it's a sorcerer, an assassin. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Drommenkaar spaceport. Back to the ship. Hello. It's classic how they wave when they've done a TP. Hello. I'm still alive. I was not crushed. Split into a billion atoms. Question we have to ask ourselves: if the humans one day get it to create teleportation, like in Star Trek, beam me up, how many humans will lose their life before they've perfected it? How many will get their molecules scrambled in such a way that they are not human anymore? If you take it, they will have to do so many things. I'm actually tired. Busy yawning.
As always.
My lord, I've been studying the Sith code lately, and I'm wondering what you think of the line, "Peace is a lie." There doesn't seem to be a lot of room for interpretation, but I know you are an ardent proponent of peace.
There's a difference between complacency and genuine peace.
The Jedi are not complacent. When it is necessary, we act. The Jedi Code is the core of our philosophy. We learn it by heart, and it's the foundation of everything we do. But I guess it's different for the Sith. The Sith Code is more a description than a guide.
A Sith is the ultimate individual. There are as many different Sith philosophies as there are Sith.
What about the Emperor and the Dark Council? I thought they governed the Sith.
The Emperor has not been heard from in a long time.
It can't go on like that, you know. How can there be peace with the Sith Empire when every Sith does their own thing? This task we've taken gets more difficult every day.
She's got a temper on her. She is actually a Sith. She just doesn't know it yet.
If you don't mind my asking, how is it you became Sith, my lord? The process is completely foreign to me. I had a brother who was Force-sensitive. Darth Maul came and took him to Korriban, but we didn't hear from him again after that. Ungrateful little rat thinks he's too good for us now, my father said. But really, I think he just missed him.
Most of the people who go to Korriban to become Sith die in training.
You don't know my brother. He never took no for an answer. We Drellic boys might not look like much, but we fight back. Father always wanted one son in the Sith and one in the military. Admittedly, the Imperial Reclamation Service wasn't his first choice, but after all the cursing stopped, I think he warmed up to the idea.
What did your father have against the Imperial Reclamation Service?
The Drellics are a proud family line, and my father is simply the proudest of the lot. The Imperial Reclamation Service shores up the Empire's foundations against the flood of forgetfulness and misinformation that threatens our history. I'd like to see a fighter pilot establish the lineage of a 3,000-year-old Sith Lord with nothing but rocks and a dead language.
I have always believed that knowledge will ultimately win out over the lightsaber and the blaster.
Thank you, my lord. It is my honor to serve.
She's got strange facial expressions. not know what expression to give her when she's speaking to you. She's...
Hey, Sith. We make a pretty good team. I was thinking I might take off after I found Reich, but the old job just doesn't sound quite as appealing.
I'd be honored to have you with me.
Maybe sometime I'll take you out into open space, show you the thrill of lying in wait for a big freighter and a big payoff. I may be out of the game, but my skills are sharper than ever.
There was a game. Was the game's name Pirates? I'll have to go and check. Now, Kim wants to speak as well. Hell, they all want to speak.
Please order your monster to settle down. His raging makes it impossible to get any reading done.
Zash.
Inpizo ze waitai spila presin kretai. Inpize e wanata atragata injais. Godais akran bayranans jawan jandans in pan guidis.
She went through all that trouble. It felt wrong to deny her the satisfaction.
I thank you for your indulgence. It's not easy to plant visions in a mind like that. I really am quite grateful. You've no idea how much easier it's been to think since the storehouse. And I have to say, I'm growing used to this body. It has its limitations, certainly, but such strength.
Don't get too settled. Kem won't like it.
He doesn't have much of a choice, does he? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get some research in while the monster's at bay.
What bothers me about this whole thing about the Zash possession of Kem's body? They share one body, two souls, if you want to put it that way. Why don't she, when she's in control of him, just grab a girl somewhere and do the ritual and transfer yourself into that girl's body? It's as easy as that. I don't think BioWare employees thought of that.
It makes no sense. Dothvile has produced over 3,000 volumes, writings and holocrons. Makes a one-line notation. I'm hearing voices, must find cure. Then nothing. In 3,000 volumes, not a single other mention of the subject.
Surely there must be other leads.
Even among Sith, ghostly voices and power overloads are not common occurrences. I've looked every... Wait, why didn't I see this before? Volume 2397, line 232. Killed my fourth apprentice today. Caught him spying. Simla, volume 2455. Killed my fourth apprentice today. Caught him spying. The entire volume is a duplicate.
What happened to the other volume?
Fenneton must have grasped what was going on when he confronted you and ordered the volumes switched. Let's hope he didn't destroy them. He keeps a private, heavily guarded library under Drummond Castle. I'm not supposed to know about it, but for various reasons I do. I'm guessing Darth Vilus's missing volume and another by Darth Aratus are there. Both could be imperative to your survival.
Okay, seems like we're exiting again. Seems like I'm stuck on Drummond Cars. just made that an intercom chat. But doesn't help to complain, let's just play. Let's see. Probably again there. Yep, I was right. I didn't even look. Did she wave this time? Oh, we've reached level 41. Goody.
Take it easy.
Luckily not that far to drop.
Stop right there. Sorry, my lord, but you're not allowed in here.
Let's use a little bit of Jedi mind trick.
You will let me in. I'm welcome here.
We will let you in. You're welcome here. Thanaton keeps his most useful holocrons on the far wall. I'm sure he wouldn't mind if you took one.
Thank you very much, dear sir. This is look at all this holocrons. Clearly nothing to scan this side, so off to that side. Probably this big one here. Search the library for info. Oh. Okay, seems like off to Voss we go. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho. Is there another holocron? Did I pass it without seeing it? Okay, back that way. Oh. There it is. is a big one. You find several holocrons belonging to Darth.
The ritual I performed was too much power too quickly. I am disintegrating rapidly. I have begun to drain parts of my power into holocrons, though it is only a temporary solution. My research points to a cure, almost too amazing to fathom, but I must try, and I must succeed. It will require going into the heart of Belsavis, a place so racked with chaos I shudder to think of going. Still, no time for hesitation. I go now, or not at all.
Okay, now Belsavis or Vos? How long before this thing is finished? 41 seconds, okay. Probably depends on my level. Belsavis or Vos? It's the first one that doesn't close behind you. You can still go in. Usually if you did what you must do and you ran out, it closes. Strange. Really, really strange. Okay. Back to the ship we go. Hi, mateys. Let's run in here. Through here. Jump over there. At level 13. It feels just like yesterday when I was 13. Is there a window pane in there? Let's see. Nope. Good to know for future reference. I'm gonna skip that sequence. Okay. Let's go speak to the troops. Let's motivate them.
I found some things that look relevant.
Excellent. It will take some time for Ashara and I to study these. In the meantime, you may want to check in on Harkin. Make certain he knows you're alive, and that he shouldn't take any liberties with the trials.
I would like very much to know how my future apprentice is coming along.
I'll let you know the moment I find anything.
Korriban. Korriban. Hey, 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 hey. Seriously? Let's go and see Overseer Harkham. get a turnaround. I wonder how far Drommenkaas is away from Korriban. Savosier Apprentice. What? Nice mount. Where can I get one? Really nice mount, I must say it.
Please use all products only as intended. Be well.
He's got an office. I forgot about his little office. Little wanker. Let me go strangle him a bit.
Time for death, Twi'lek.
Kava tupa stumpa, makingsa.
Quiet, both of you. You know your trial. Now go. My lord, you just missed the latest trial. As you can see, we have a wild group. All except the human. He was surprisingly quick to die.
Through no interference of yours, I trust?
These wretches can get themselves killed without my help. My credits are on the three-eyed one, personally. Uglier than my twisted Sith grandmother, but he has a vicious streak uncommon in slaves.
I wouldn't bet against him.
I would have preferred to see the human prevail, but you can only ask so much. While you're here, is there anything particular you want to accomplish with these trials? Many Sith Lords use the Acolytes to gather things from the tombs for them.
Anything that will help me in my struggle with Thanaton would be appreciated.
I think I know something. I'll contact you when they are on their last trial, so that you can arrive in time for the results.
Back to the ship we go. Clearly not a fast one. I wonder where did my map go? Hopefully this is the last time I have to come here. For now. Let's go this way. A freshie, level 10. Here's 100 players on this planet. Quite a bit. Okay, we can go directly to the ship here. Your ship. Okay. Let's see. I want to just go to the next planet and then I will call it a day.
I am truly honored to serve such a personage as you, Master.
Thank you very much.
Zash and I have been looking over the information you recovered from Thanaton's library.
Any truth to the rumors there's a big old Republic prison on Belsavis?
I heard something of that from Master Ryan, but I didn't want to believe it.
Unfortunately, Belsavis looks like the most promising lead. Darth Eratis went there seeking a cure for the deterioration of his body. It sounds like precisely the thing you need.
I want to keep all options open. Continue to research Voss while I go to Belsavis.
Yes, my lord.
My knowledge is limited, but I'll brief you once we dock with the Belsavis space station.
To Belsavis we go. To infinity and beyond. Oh, serious?
You'll never believe what I found. I thought I'd left this behind planets ago.
Is it some kind of artifact?
This is the tooth of a 4,000-year-old proto-rancor. But look, see this? It's some kind of metal. Not cortosis, but very similar. This rancor was tamed. It was my very first discovery. I carry it with me everywhere for luck. I thought I'd lost it when I fell into an old tomb a couple of digs ago. It turned out it was caught in the lining of my pocket.
On Korriban, I pulled an artifact from an ancient holocron that was supposed to be unopenable.
You mean from the pyramid and the tomb of Marka Ragnos? How did you do it? With a sonic excavator, or some device of your own?
A Sith must have some secrets.
I suppose I will have to live with disappointment. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some findings to analyze.
Okay. Ashara.
My lord, I must ask a favor of you. Our mission. We cannot hope to accomplish it without help.
I'm afraid we won't get much support from the Sith.
Not the Sith. The Jedi. Yes, I know. There are Jedi who would help us. Who would see that a strong, rational empire is the only path to peace.
Clearly, you have a particular Jedi in mind.
Master Simon Walls is known by many as a wise, open-minded Jedi. He brought the Sith Lord Karis Vale to the light and oversaw his initiation into the Jedi. He has retired in seclusion to Alderaan for personal study and meditation, but young Jedi still make pilgrimages to him. I would like to make a pilgrimage, and if possible, get his support.
I welcome any support we can get.
I'll return quickly, I promise. I can't believe him! I'm not a Jedi. He says I'm not a Jedi?
Of course you're a Jedi. What are you talking about?
There is no emotion, there is no emotion, there is no emotion. I came to him for help, and he turned me away. It's not fair! I was the best Padawan Masters Ryan and Nosera ever trained. I am a Jedi.
Why do you cling to the Jedi Order? They will never accept you for who you are.
I don't care. I'm a Jedi. I've never been anything else. The return of the Sith in this war has changed things. Sometimes compromise is necessary. Yes, I don't care what Master Simon said. Thank you, my lord, for helping me talk through this.
Emotional breakdown. Emotional damage. Okay, let's go to Belsavis and then I'm gonna lock out. No, then Zash want to speak to me. Then I will lock out. '41 to 44. We'll have to do quite quest off
We've
camera.
arrived at the Belsavis spaceport.
Good. We'll have to work quickly if we're to find a cure for your strange ailment. We know that a Sith called Darth Eratus suffered a similar problem. His power became too much for him, and he began to deteriorate. We also know that he went to Belsavis in search of a Rakata device that he believed could fix him, whatever that means.
Who were these Rakata?
Little is known of them. They were highly advanced and ruled the galaxy. Then they just disappeared. I've looked into Belsavis. There is indeed evidence that the Rakata were here, and that they built some kind of monumental prison.
Master Ryan said something about a Republic prison. I'd never heard of these Rakata.
Indeed. The Republic built their own prison on top of the Rakata one. Whatever this device is, we'll have to navigate 2 prisons to get to it.
How do we know this device hasn't been destroyed?
Eratus's research is solid. I've checked it. The Empire recently discovered the Republic's prison and staged a massive prison break.
Saves us the trouble of breaking in, I guess.
It also means the planet is in chaos, and any trail Darth Eratus left will have been obliterated.
I don't need Darth Eratus' trail. Give me the information and I'll find the device.
Without a trail to follow? Or any field experts in ancient alien technology? You're good, but I don't know if you're that good. But while perusing the Republic prison logs, I discovered a familiar name. The Circle, a group of criminal technologist Nikto I once employed. They never met a system they couldn't slice, or a machine they couldn't reverse engineer. Perhaps they can interpret Darth Eratus' diagrams on Belsavis.
Then I will speak to them.
A good start.
I bet one of the guardhouses has a record of where they were kept. I've seen my share of prisons.
We must be careful. Belsavis is a place of unknown danger. But be quick. The dates on Darth Eratus' records show his condition worsening rapidly.
Okie dokie. I will call it quits here and do another episode tomorrow. This one I will only upload it tomorrow when I get home after work. I'm not going to convert it now and upload it. So guys, have fun and enjoy.